Man, there's so many crash dummies out here, man. Like I just don't get it. It's just no go. It's like I cut on the TV, bro. It's almost hard to keep watching this shit. Like over and over again, you just see motherfuckers. Just the other day, I'm in the hood. I was with my kids. I pulled up to the store in my hood. Everybody was out there. I said, "No, I got my kids. I was gonna go in the store and grab something right quick." But damn, then I see my kids, right? I had my kids with me. I'm like, man, it's too many niggas out here, bro. Anything can happen. Motherfuckers get to shooting at each other. I'm straight anywhere I go, my nigga. I ain't never worried about me. But I don't want my kids to be sitting in the car. I just thought about like, man, don't I swear to God, sick intuition. I left. They say, nigga, that long as I left, dude with assault rifle and the pistols gunning at each other, letting off 20, 30 rounds. Didn't neither one of them hit shit. Now listen, one motherfucker on the tether, they know they at a green light gas station on the tether shooting at another nigga. And it's like what's the fucking point? All them shell cases nobody hit, but you about to do time like somebody was hit though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not understanding this shit, man. It's just like fuck prison. I mean, dog, the shit that I'm seeing, dog, murder is nothing. Like, man, murder is nothing. Life in prison is nothing. They don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers will take your life. I done seen where they done tried to, these niggas so bummish and scantless out here that I done seen motherfuckers out there, 4 motherfuckers with assault rifles, stealing somebody's car and pointing the guns at the house. Like, if you come out, suppose a motherfucker high and drunk and don't even notice none of this shit. He just happened to stumble out the door to go to work or leaving the chick house or anything, walk out the door by mistake, and they think he coming out the door with a gun and you kill this man over his shit. And then that's why, man, that's what pissed me off too, because if I see 4 motherfuckers out there with assault, right, man, it's going down, man. Because listen, it don't matter win, lose, or draw. I can't, and then they want to send you to prison. I supposed to sit here and let it. Now, when you call 911 in Detroit, they not coming, bro. They are not. They say, how many niggas with guns? Shit, we'll call you back in the morning, sir. We'll call you back in the morning on better times when they go. They call you. As soon as they call you back the next morning and shit. The next night, about 6 o'clock, still daylight. So, do you still need our services? Is them guys gone? For real, they not coming, man. And you can't even protect your own shit. You work hard for it and everything. So if you try to protect your own property here, I don't know if it's a stand your ground or what here. I don't know how that shit work. They do what they want to do. But it should be some laws that if a motherfucker come on my property with any type of firearm, I should be able to get busy, my dog. And that's on everything. It's just the world is just going crazy. They make us look so savage on this TV. Like they make niggas, and you wonder why people scared of black people. Man, look at the shit you see on this motherfucker, dog. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, and then the whole point is like, what be the reasoning behind it? Like even in the Julio Fulio death, like it's not even a reason yet. Nobody even said well, it was a pay hit. It was an argument. There is no reason, just funky shit. Niggas get up one day, want to do some bum shit to be a killer, to show off for some more niggas. So now they like, come on, let's go. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers I'm a killer. I'm gonna get this nigga for this motherfucker, Young and Ace or whoever he probably running with ain't say nothing, ain't telling him to do nothing. He just want to be a good flunky. I want to prove to these niggas this gang that I'm in that I'm a killer. Now look at these boys, all got the you know what vests on, so they don't do they self in, my baby. They in that motherfucker hiding in cylinders and shit. You know what I'm saying? On the phone crying, my nigga. I love it. I love every minute of it, dog. Come on, man. God, man, how stupid can you get? Y'all niggas so broke. You going in your mama car. You going in your mama car. Your mama got a goddamn '07 Impala with bad brakes and I need an oil change, and you driving 3 miles away. You lucky to break. You ain't break down on the scene. You know what I'm saying? And they do this stupid ass shit. And the thing is, though, it's just like you can get away with anything. Even with all that being said, if they all would have just shut the fuck up, it still was a possibility you could have walked. It's always possible. They didn't have no face there. I don't care what you caught, what you seen. You got to prove that I done it. You got to prove that it was me that done it. You can't even place me there. You can place the car there if everybody shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So, but they didn't. As soon as they get there, it ain't even a fighting chance at this point. It's like, okay, we know this was you. We see that we got this, we got that, we got this. She's putting it all together. He put it all together. it's a wrap. Nigga just, how many ever lives gone. And then, believe me, they taking more people with them because they know about murder. They about to try to do the Gangster Williams or who else done ratted on somebody, the dead or something. They gonna tell something they know to try to get about this motherfucker. So they taking, so them same dudes they ran with in the game, this is what I'm trying to tell you. They ain't had nothing to do with this shooting. Just some niggas that they know that know all they business. Cause everybody wanna know, like Gangster said on the one, he said, I want people to know my work. So this what happens when you want people to know your work. You want people to know you this killer, right? So let's think of the niggas that's not with them in jail now. Like, damn, them niggas know too much. At this point, they can tell everybody shook up the whole game because they know they telling now. So why would you want to be in that, man? And then I'm not understanding this, man. Just to crash out, dog. Just like life is nothing, dog. You know how much horrendous shit I see on TV, man? These sucker stroking ass niggas, dog, going and raping their girls, beating them, stabbing them, then kill a kid and leave her living for she can suffer. I keep seeing kids getting hurt, damn near kidnapping is way higher now. That's all I'm seeing is kid. The world is going crazy, man. It's going crazy, man. It's going crazy, dog. Like simple arguments, fender benders, people dying over somebody bump into your car, my nigga, and you can lose your life. We living in an animalistic world. And what's crazy, it make people scared to move. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say they gotta make it an even playing field. How I look out here and all this shit, and I can't carry a gun because of some shit that I done years ago, and I done paid for. No, I need my rights restored, bro. I need this sidearm. I need this firearm. You know what I'm saying? How can I be out here in a world like this, and the police not our friends, they are enemies. We do not get along with the police. Niggas on the street and the police are really enemies. That's why so much disrespect when the police come around. Niggas call them all type of bitches, hoes. That's why you see police smacking niggas and dropping them and letting them OD, knowing they to swallow some crack. They still take them to jail and act like they know they can't get fired. They can't do shit. At worst, get fired. So they do. I done seen niggas swallow crack and a heroin and fentanyl and some shit, and the police be like, you feel all right? All right, let's sit right here. I'm gonna get you some water. And that nigga come back with the water. This motherfucker blue, cold bread like a motherfucker. Like, man, it's crazy, man. It's just, and then, man, and this shit will drive you crazy. You want to talk about positive, upbeat shit, but I guess my algorithm, dog, you know, because I'm looking at how many innocent people in jail, man. And it's a scary thing too. Like how many innocent people in jail out here, dog, and how long it take. You know how long it take to get out of prison for some shit that you didn't do? What's crazy though, a person right now go to jail, and the way the prosecutors are, the police are, they so dirty. They working together in this shit to lock any nigga up to solve some cases, man. I just seen some shit. I said on the last one that just blew my mind. I just seen. It's a long story, dog, but they tried to lock a motherfucker up because of a teeth bite. Because of somebody had a teeth bite, right? So the only evidence was they said dog teeth added up. A little girl was murdered, raped, whatever, killed. So they said this black man, the first nigga they got, wasn't no second with no first nigga they said they thought it was. They got him, took him to court. They took his thing, his teeth, and did it, and they tried to line it up in court. The nigga taking the teeth and just folding them and rolling them around like, look, it's the same teeth. So they lock him up, give him life in prison, said he did it, he didn't do it, he ain't had no money to fight it. Second nigga, same murder, same town. Dude, same town, and they ain't not looking at it. The kid had bite marks all on her feet. It's like the last, it was bite marks on her arms, her neck, her chest, her feet, like just look like bite marks. So they had the analysts come out and he said, oh, this a mess too. First nigga they got. They put him in prison over teeth marks. So everybody in the town looking like y'all don't see that this shit look just alike. A girl took him from her home, raped, and threw in the river with bite marks all over. Y'all don't notice that this shit seem identical and is right around each other. No, we don't. These teeth marks is 100% evidence. Nobody else teeth this can be. Now, how can you do a teeth analysis, bro? How do you do that? And then listen. So the second dude came in, they got a specialist from like Florida to come in. So when they got the specialist from Florida, The first thing he said is like, how is she bit on the foot? Like, what, he just gonna stick her whole foot in the mouth? And they put the foot, they said, well, how is not a bottom? A teeth bite has a top a bite and a bottom. Whatever this is, don't got, you know what I'm saying? It's only the top part of the tooth. And they said, we don't even think this teeth marks. He said, sorry, Your Honor, these not even teeth marks. How could these be teeth marks? But guess what? They locked the nigga up. He was locked up, put him on death row. He was on death row for 5 years. He ripped these people, right? He said, look, I'm innocent. Boom, boom, boom. So they went looking around doing their math like, hey, what other cases? Because this some type of shit that sadistic people do. Usually, if you see a crime like this, it's going to be more than one. So they said, yeah, it's the same crime that happened a few years back. This guy, so they looked into it. They said it's the same thing. And then they looked at the investigator who did the teeth thing. They said, oh, it's the same person. So they looking like, okay, they looked into it. Man, they brought all the evidence. And at this time, DNA had came out. DNA was good. So they took the DNA off the dude with the, they took the DNA off the dude who got the death penalty, and it wasn't his DNA. Do you know the judge, the prosecutor still wouldn't let him go? He had to stay in prison another, what, he did it 5 years? He stayed in there 10 more years before he can get out of prison. He did like 8 or 10 more years because they didn't want, they had all the evidence to let him go. They said DNA should exonerate him. But they said, we never said that he was the killer. How can you put a man on death row for not killing somebody? He was a part of it. He was there. So they saying, so what they saying, so what you trying to tell me is this man didn't rape her. He didn't kill her. He just sat back and bit her. That's what y'all saying. So they like, it don't even make sense. So they was trying to figure out like something about these teeth marks not right. So they said, what kind of animal could be in the water? What could cause these marks? And they found out crayfish. Crayfish make them marks. You know what I'm saying? And they brought all that. They still weren't going to let them go. But what happened was they had a hit on the DNA. And the DNA belonged to another dude. And the dude confessed. But what I'm saying is, even with all the evidence they had, the DNA and all this shit, if they would have never caught this other black dude, there's no way they was going to let him go. He was going to be on death. He probably would have been put to death. But if they didn't have nobody to take his place to say they caught a murderer, they weren't going to let him go. They didn't want the public to think they failed like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the type of thing. Anyway, both of them end up getting off or whatever, right? But that's the type of shit that I'm talking about, man. Like, you could be in jail because it's an unfair justice system all the way around, man. And I said this on my last one. I'm going to say this on this one. These prosecutors need to be held accountable. They have to start. We got to start cleaning this shit up, dog. These judges need to override some of this shit. Because just because the prosecutor and the jury, look, the jurors literally said this nigga was innocent. With the, you know what I'm saying? So if the judge should have looked at this shit and said, this don't add up. I know about the other one, but it's not that common sense. They don't care about you, bro. It's fucked up to know that these people in high-ranking positions like this, you would think supposed to care about their job. They don't care. Judges give niggas hundreds of years, more than that. Some judges might give 1,000 years out in one day to different motherfuckers. Life sentences, 2-3 life sentences a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you sit there and just and do that shit? And most shit is circumstantial. It ain't like y'all got this shit on tape, confessions, and none of that shit, man. I done seen with white people, though. I seen it. I've seen people confess. This just happened in Detroit, Michigan. Let me show you how unfair it was. There was 2 black men, right? I told you they didn't have nothing to do with it. Told them they didn't have to do with it. The fucking teeth marks wasn't even fucking teeth marks. And they had a dude that swear by God and will swear on his life that nobody else teeth marks can beat him, right? So that's how, right? So all this evidence, and then these motherfuckers, they held him in jail all together like 40 years between the both of them. Detroit, Michigan, white man, the white woman, right, gets killed. White man goes in and confesses and say, hey, I don't know if I did it. They say, hey, did you kill your wife? He said, I don't know if I did it. He said, but I dreamed I killed her. I dreamed I choked her and stabbed her to death. Right? That right there should have been her boyfriend. He said, I dreamt, I don't know. I had a dream that I did kill her. So I don't know if I killed her or not. Man, come on, man. And you the boyfriend too? But you know what the police say? This is real nigga shit. Look it up right now. He's still on trial. They told that motherfucker, get you. No, sir, white man, you didn't do it. This nigga did it. That we see breaking in houses, right? So it was a black nigga breaking in cars and houses and shit. And he say he broke in. He seen the lady and he tried to help her. So he got blood on his sleeve because he was trying to see was she okay. Now, this white man testimony went all the way out the shit. So now the black boy went to trial. They couldn't convict him. They said no. So they like, well, you can't get him for double jeopardy because y'all already got him for murder. Then y'all got him for the second degree murder, whatever. So what else y'all gonna try to charge him for? So now I think they trying to charge him again. Don't mistake me on this, but they trying to come up again with like a lesser charge. But they won't just let him go. They won't just let him go. The jury was hung and indecisive, and then I guess he beat the shit. However the shit worked, he beat the motherfucking shit, and now they got to either let him go or give him another trial. And they trying to give him another trial, but you can't try him again because you got to find him he's not guilty. So you know what I'm saying though? See how they do niggas though? See how they do motherfuckers on both ends of the scale? Like the evidence is right there. He didn't do it. But y'all don't want to let him go. Now this motherfucker just said, the white man just said, bro, I could have killed her. I dreamt that I killed her. I don't know if I killed her. Y'all let this motherfucker go. Don't even charge you. Charge him. Y'all actually use him as a witness against the black motherfucker. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy than a motherfucker, dog. And see, and man, so you know, at the end of the day, I did this one, man, because I just don't understand, like, I just don't understand for the life of me how so many young people just throw their lives away, man. And nobody trying to fix this. See, it baffles me that nobody trying to fix this. Nobody trying to help us. They not trying to send money to get the finances. You know, people need money. When niggas got money, everybody come. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to put more business type shit out here. Man, everybody got their business, YouTube shit going on. Like right now, we can have every black neighborhood flourishing. And once the majority start doing pretty good, that's gonna weed out the bullshit. Cause motherfuckers gonna be like, look, you not messing up my money. That's when a black community be strong. We got money, everybody doing good. We're not gonna let you come around here shooting and have all this bullshit around our business, robbing from us. That's when the community gets strong. It's hard for our community that's weak, separated, weak. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is famished out here, starving to death. They hateful they self. Everybody doing whatever it takes to get by. They can't focus on sticking together when they fucking family needs feeding. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here on drugs just doing stupid shit, man. Don't nobody care because motherfuckers is hopeless out here. This shit'll make you hopeless, man. You know what I'm saying? Look how hard it is to get a job. Fuck what anybody tell you, bro. I'm a witness to this shit. You try to change your life and do the same thing. I know a few people out here, nigga, like a poor motherfucker to get a job. You know how hard it is? It ain't easy. Like you just fill out the application, they call you and you working. Motherfucker, if you don't got no money, you don't even got a decent shirt to put on to go to the motherfucker, man. I was just looking at my man from the hood trying. Yeah, you can go sweep up at a liquor store, get some bullshit. But how the fuck you want to go out here? They want you dressed a certain way. Then they want you to be here at a certain time. Then you ain't got no vehicle, so you got to catch. And every job in the city is, nigga, all the jobs in the city is white people got them or Mexicans. Like real talk, all these good ass construction jobs. Look, and then don't say black people don't work. That's a lie. They fill out application after applications and don't get the fucking job. They just like they trying to push us out to live about 25 miles out. That's how they doing this with the job shit. Every job you get, you got to ride 20, 30 minutes. Now, if a motherfucker ain't got no car, I ain't saying excuses. If you want to get there, you will get there. But who the fuck want to get up 2 hours early? You got to be there at 2 o'clock in the morning on a fucking bus stop in Detroit, Michigan in the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? To catch a fucking 2 buses to get to a job that's paying you fucking $15 an hour. Man, you sound crazy than a motherfucker, right? You got to sound crazy. You can't think that shit. You know what I'm saying? You will if you want to do this. Now, what's easier though? What you think? What you think a kid gonna lean to? I can just go grab me couple ounces of this weed, couple of this, or I can do this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's not set up easy for us, my nigga. I mean, I ain't saying it's supposed to be. It don't supposed to be easy, but it's just too fucked up, man. And the way these bullshitting ass jobs, they doing background checks, my nigga. How the fuck you ain't paying shit and you doing fucking background checks for? What the fuck is you background checks for? You need to be hiring all the. Who else gonna come work at this raggedy motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. So I understand what motherfuckers is going through, man. And I'm never gonna. I don't give a fuck if I become a billionaire tomorrow. I'm never gonna forget where I come from. And I know the problem and I know the solution. The solution is the same how this shit got fucked up is the way you fix it, man. Through the media, the rap, and all this shit. You gotta change that shit. Like you gotta start showing more positive stuff. Like when they showed that 50 Cent shit out here. How everybody got along. He threw that shit in Louisiana, man. They said it was a bar. Everybody who reported on that. Not one, nothing out the way, no fights, no shootings, none of that. And I'm seeing a lot of that on TV now. Black people getting together and just having a good time. And that's what we really about. If we keep showing that, it'll be that. But they don't want to show that. You got to go looking for that type of shit. They're not going to push that shit out of here to us because they know what you see is what you be. I keep trying to tell people that if you see a whole bunch of positive shit and brothers having fun and there's no fights, we out there having a good time, barbecuing, drinking, man, there's just so much shit on my mind, boy. That's why I'm telling you, I gotta get to this motherfucking vlogging shit. I gotta get to this vlogging shit. I gotta get to some money, dog. I gotta turn this shit up. I'm just trying to use this to at least get my views. I'm gonna get my money up. That's one thing I'm gonna do, but get this shit where I can at least get 10,000 followers. I ain't far. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 good videos push right. I can get another 4,000 followers in a couple of days, really, if it's, but for some reason my shit ain't been, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, every now and then usually I get a 10,000, 20,000 for some reason and all my shit turning yellow. Everything I do on this bitch turning yellow now. So I don't know, man. I don't know, brother. But man, yeah, dog, it's I can only imagine what it's like. You know, it's already fucked up to be in jail for some shit that you done did and they trying to overcharge you. You know, you get caught with a gun or something and it's fucked up. They want to give you got to fight for your life over that. You done been in trouble a time before, so now you got caught with a pistol. You ain't trying to hurt nobody with it, but you need this motherfucker. They understand that you need it. You know what I'm saying? But the judge don't have sympathy. Like nobody has sympathy for niggas. They just don't. I'm telling you, when different races go into there, they look at them as real kids. When you see a white kid go into there or a young anybody else except for us, well, if they young, they gonna look at them as they need saving. They just kids. They don't look at us as kids. That's why they charge us for adult shit at such a young age. And that's fucked up. They look at niggas like we all savage. They don't give a fuck. 13 to 20, you can get a life sentence. And that's fucked up because how can you give a 13-year-old a life fucking sentence? By the time he turned 21, he not even gonna be the same person. But if you block him in a motherfucking cage with no help, no education, no nothing, he might come out a worse fucking person. And that's what be happening. That's what makes it look like we failed. Because you would take a 13-year-old and say, okay, we're going to let him out when he's 21, but look what type of savage shit he got to go through. Look at my man out that shit in jail. What's that shit in New York? They get the young boy who came out and killed himself. You know what I'm talking about? Every motherfucker I know, my mama cried over that shit. A lot of people cried watching that, how they did him over a backpack, man, nigga. So let's think, if you got to be in some savage ass shit like that, no education, no nothing, you doing time like that from 13 to fucking 21, and they let you go, and how the fuck then? So as soon as he come back in here, I told you that's why we need to give him life. No, you should have got him in somewhere where he could have got an education, learned people skills, got him some type of skill, had him in employment already waiting on him. Man, we need to fuck the correctional shit. We need to treat all the money we spend. Y'all talking about we locking these niggas up for taxpayers' money and all this shit. We really need to be giving these criminals college educations and jobs while they in prison so they can come out of jail with money. Number one, with money. They can work and pay for their stay in jail, right? Or at least they can come out, man, for real, dog. They should have plants all over every jail. Every penitentiary should have where, look, if you get a GED and we're gonna teach you a skill and give you a job in this motherfucker, right? You got a 15-year sentence. You come home in 5 years with money. Like, for real, people don't want to do that because they looking like, why would we treat criminals this good? Everybody would want to be a criminal then, right? No, but that's not the case, bro. Everybody can't. If you fuck this up, you through. Like, you can't just keep locking people up and just throwing away the fucking key, dog. And like I say, when I look at Detroit downtown, the county building that we got, dog, it's inhumane. All that mold, feces, rats, roaches. I don't give a look. First of all, it's the county jail. I'm innocent until proven guilty, right? So why do I have to live in this shit? I can die before I come out here. I can get some type of lung disease. All that mold. You have never seen the inside of the county jail. They will never let a camera go in the inside of Detroit County Jail. They won't go to that. You've never seen it. Show me the inside of the county jail that you ever seen in your motherfucking life with a camera. They will not let a camera in there ever. You see all these scared straights, all these 60 days in, they show they county jails, right? They show all these police shit, they county jails. You've never seen the inside of Detroit County. That bitch is horrific. Piss all on the walls, graffiti on the walls, piss all on the floor, shit on the floor. You get to quarantine, it's 100 degrees, the water 100 degrees, mold all in the shower, on the thing. Roach is big enough, nigga, you step on that bitch, that motherfucker take you across. Nigga, a roach bigger than rats in that motherfucker. No bullshit, dog. And it's the type of shit, and they feed you any fucking type of thing. They give you 1,000 of them little hot shot juices. Kidneys be gone by the time you get out that bitch, bro. You barely eat in this motherfucker. So now niggas acting animalistic. They don't even got a microwave in the county jail. There's no microwave in Detroit County Jail. Nigga, you gotta warm your fucking noodles up. That's how I tell you how hot the water is. You gotta warm your noodles up with shower water and let them blow up and eat them. But you paying these motherfuckers for all this conversation, but with nothing to fucking warm it up on. They some dirty motherfuckers. This shit is inhumane, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do that shit, and they don't even know if you guilty or not. You know what I'm saying? That you sitting there on a case, you ain't had nothing to do with it, and you got to suffer through this shit for 1 or 2 years fighting a motherfucking case, man. That shit. How can you be in such a confined space with so many motherfuckers? How can your mind? How do I supposed to come out of jail? Like, how is this helping me? Like, just because I committed a crime, I'm a criminal. Okay, I'm doing. Then on top of it, when I do all this hideous time, bro, I suffer for whatever time I was in there. Was it 6 months to 6 years or 60 years? I do my motherfucking time. I pay my debt to society. Then I come out this bitch. My rights not even restored. I can't vote. I can't. Unless you say I can vote. I can't get a firearm to protect myself from these motherfuckers. I can't get a job. I can't get an apartment because this shit is on my record, man. And I done gave you all this motherfucking time, whether I done it or not. So picture not even being guilty. And that's the thing. Like, I look at like R. Kelly and them and these dudes, even these dudes who killed Julio Fulio, man. How you gonna lock somebody without a bail? You have to give a person a bail. How can't you give a person a bail? Right? So that has to be a law by itself. Like, R. Kelly should be able to, I don't think R. Kelly should have got no 20, 30 years at all. I think he done about enough time right now for the shit that he was in there for. Because niggas in this bitch, you got murderers that done ratted on niggas. 50 bodies on them in here, and you talking about because this nigga got his dick sucked by a 15-year-old and the motherfucking, the law say 16-year-old, you could have had sex with her. So she was a month before her birthday, you give him 30 years. But another month, and her birthday would have came, she'd have turned 16, she'd have been okay. I'm not saying it's right, but it's not fair all across the board. But the thing is, how do you have to fight a case from jail? And I'm innocent. So why am I in here? Really, I shouldn't even have a fucking bond. Because it should be up to you to pay to come get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is a bond for? What is you giving me a bond for? If I'm innocent until proven guilty, if that's the law, then why are these people being held without a bond? Because you say it's guilty, because you see that, okay, you think it's enough evidence, but anything can be beat. You know that. Like, especially with the R. Kelly shit. How did he have to fight that shit from behind bars? And then here go the thing. Y'all give niggas bonds to be so motherfucking high. It's crazy. You get caught with a pound of motherfucking weed, you got to pay $5,000 to get out that motherfucker. You go shoot at a motherfucker, they give you a personal bond. It's just ridiculous, man, how this shit go, man. It's just, It's just this shit is all bad all the way around. We got a lot of work, and me sitting here talking about it 1,000 times, man. It just seems like it just sit on deaf ears, man. This unfairness, man. And I'm not saying we doing the right thing neither. We fucked up. I'm not saying motherfuckers shouldn't be held responsible, but we need to. It has to be correction, dog. You can't put all this shit on TV and glamorize all this bullshit through the rap and push this shit out here. Put all these drugs and dope in the community and then rap about and glamorize about selling it. Then don't put us no hope in the hood. Everything raggedy and run down every time, and then expect kids to do good. Every time I look at the motherfucking news or a documentary about my city, I can't say this enough. All I hear is bad shit, bro. My city is the number. I love my motherfucking city, dog. For you to find that shit that these motherfuckers come here and say everybody doing Detroit like that, no matter how we done came up downtown and they kind of fixing up the areas a little bit, no matter how much they still come here and talk about how dilapidated and fucked up and how it's the murder capital and all that, when it's really a beautiful city. Yeah, we got crime like any other city, my dog. But Detroit is a beaut. They try. You know why they doing that shit? Because they want to keep these prices low in the houses. They not stupid. They don't want to say this shit coming up and glamorizing. Not everybody want to come here. Not the price go up. They want to keep this shit low till they all get in here. Then they gonna say how good it is. But really, the shit good now, my nigga. Man, you know what I'm saying though? Like that shit I be seeing them doing, man. That shit they be talking about. This gang and that gang. First of all, where the fuck is these gangs at? I'm damn near 50 fucking years old, bro. I'm 47 years old, dog. So where is these gangs at, nigga? And I'm in the streets every day. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. I'm in the trenches, nigga. I'm from Schoolcraft in Mansfield. From the number streets, 28th and Horatio. I'm on Finkel and Hubble every fucking day. So it ain't no. So what more ghetto than that? What more gang infested shit? What hood more hooder than them hoods I just named, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me that I'm not in the motherfucking hood in the trenches, nigga. So where's all these gangs that you talking? Where's all these niggas with the AK-47s and ski masks? Where that shit at, bro? I don't see that shit until your camera's rolling. Niggas go get their guns and put ski masks on and then do some shit for them. And they think that shit cute because they thinking they making their neighborhood look hard than a motherfucker. But really, that shit looks horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that shit ain't cut like that. Half them niggas out there hoes, nigga. Niggas ain't gonna do shit. Niggas out there just doing some shit to make themselves look like that. That's why half these motherfuckers with all these tattoos on your fucking face, to me, that's a sign of weakness anyway, my nigga. Most of these niggas got that shit to put up a front like they hard or they scary, my nigga. I look right through that shit, man. That shit used to mean something back in the day. Now that shit don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? You get the pussiest nigga go get their face tatted up, nigga, to try to look like they something. Nigga do a couple push-ups, a little time. Nigga that did 6 months in the county and got a fucking tattooed dick on his face, and now he all good. Man, cut it out, man. I'm so tired of seeing this type of shit, though, bro. And that's not how it is. Now, is it bad here? Yeah, it's bad here. It's just like anywhere else. That's why when I look at these other cities, I be looking at motherfuckers from down south and all this. I seen some boys out of Mississippi, right? And you can tell they bought it. You know, it ain't no doubt about it. You will get your issue if you go down there on some bullshit out of place, or that's anywhere you go though. You listen, man. You gotta know how to move anywhere you go, and that's why I said that shit about them niggas in California. All that checking in when you go to different states. I always said I'm never checking in. Fuck, I'm gonna check in for. I'm never checking in. I know how to move, my nigga. I'm not gonna go nowhere that, you know what I'm saying? And if it happen, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen anyway. But one thing for sure, you not running up in my B&B, my nigga. And not with my family, not with my homies. How can you, I'm a rapper, right? Let's think of, I'm supposed to be a gangster. And I'm gonna let some niggas, and there's 10 of us in this motherfucker, and some niggas coming in and rob and kill somebody. How can that happen? Like, how can you even have the nuts to even think about doing some shit like that? Unless you know these niggas hoes. Somebody that already gave you the drop on them. That shit be inside jobs, man. That's why the same niggas they checking in with the same niggas robbing them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why Jay Prince and all them niggas down there fraudulent as a motherfucker. They robbing the shit out of niggas going down there. You think I call that nigga say check in? Motherfucker, look at the two niggas that checked in. Duke the jeweler, dead as a motherfucker. Quavo, what Takeoff, dead in a motherfucker. They both checked in with this nigga though. They both with rap a lot though. And how they fall out with them? How the niggas that's supposed to be protecting you rob and kill you? I don't understand that, man. You make that make sense, man. You think I'm gonna check in with a motherfucker? Hell no, nigga. I don't even know who the fuck you beefing with. I might catch your beef on some shit. I don't know, no nigga. I don't listen. I don't do that no way. I'm a tourist, bro. When I go, so I like the hood. I'm gonna find somebody I know out there that ain't into much shit, and I'm gonna move and groove, man. They put this shit in. They put this shit on this TV shows to scare motherfuckers. Shit don't even be laying like that, man. Nigga, when my man went to old block, like, man, that shit ain't even really laying like that. It's of course it's tough, but if you not into that shit, them niggas on and you know how to move and nigga, I'm not about to go to certain places in my own city. I'm born and raised in this motherfucker, and I'm not about to just go and sit and eat in certain spots that I'm not no goddamn fool. I know when to, you know what I'm saying? Fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm just about to stop anywhere in Detroit. Man, hell, fuck no, I'm not in my own hood half the time. I'm not about to stop, nigga. You gotta know how to move out here, bro. That's just what it is, man. And like I say, it's and the reason I'm saying this is that back to the Mississippi shit. I seen them boys, you know they was about it, but I also seen some decent kids, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I seen some. I look through that shit, man. I see the best of anybody. They might be out here fucked up, bro. But if they had a good leader and a motherfucker who can put some money in their pocket and show them how to hustle and turn that shit into some money, bro, all these little niggas will be they ready, bro. Like I said, we gotta be fathers to them. We gotta get to some money first. And then we gotta show these niggas like, bro, get to some money. Stop beefing. Your ops can be your best. Y'all can be networking. Instead of ops, y'all can be y'all two neighborhoods. Y'all got to work, sell it to them, or vice versa. What the fuck y'all beefing for? While y'all beefing, get money together. Whatever it may be, legal or illegal. Y'all might rap, they might got some beats. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all this beef shit, dog. I know it sounds easier, but no, it ain't. It is easier than it seems, man. It is that easy, dog. Cause all this shit be over nothing anyway. And people be like, well, once blood gets shed, that's bullshit, dog. Because it got to stop somewhere, man. It has to stop somewhere. That's why I say all the time, like, motherfuckers like Baby and Master P need to shake hands, man. Like when they was on Gucci, man, about that Jeezy, about that Gucci shit. Nah, man, it's cool. Like, okay, people saying that Jeezy was fucked up because Gucci killed this man and all this shit. Look, dog, that's so far. We was young then, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, dog, we can save a nation by shaking hands. We can get money together. We can put all this shit behind us. I know his life gone. We was all on some bullshit. Why keep it going and cause more harm? Is what I'm saying. Why keep going to prison, man? Stop it. Use his life that's been took as a bond, and nigga, okay, he sacrificed his life now, like for the good. Okay, nigga, okay, well, this what happened, but look, we ain't just killing each other. We done mended this shit, bro, and learned from this shit, and we doing good. Now, see, it's gonna be some ignorant motherfuckers on here that want to talk all that tough ass gangster shit and this and this and this, and they ain't talking shit. Ain't talk first nigga to get up and rap, man, nigga. I'm telling you, it has to stop somewhere. We have to stop it. Like it's been bloodshed. It is what it is, man. I know it's hard to shake a motherfucking hand that you think that you fucking your people, but as long as you done got some of theirs, I guess y'all gotta kind of put it in the air. I ain't saying y'all gotta be best of friends, dog, but that's why we need something. See, I told y'all the world. What's gonna happen is they gonna fuck around and give us a reason to have to come together, and that's gonna be America's downfall. That what they doing now. They about to give us a reason to have to come together, man. And once we see we come together, how much better we'll be. And niggas really start teaching these young kids and shit. Every nigga in the neighborhood should have 3 or 4 kids, especially if y'all niggas out here rolling and y'all supposed to be getting some money. Everybody's supposed to be eating. The fuck you mean? All these little niggas supposed to be eating. We all, once motherfuckers getting money, man, people think different. But when you out here with no money, no hope, no nothing, man, you know what I'm saying? You looking at all this shit on TV that these niggas supposedly got, and you sitting here fucked up a nobody, nigga. Yo bitch leaving your bitch over there fucking him because, man, come on, man. That shit'll make any motherfucker lose it, bro. And that's why they put us in these conditions, nigga. Don't think that we putting ourselves in these conditions. Now, we supposed to take some responsibility, dog, but like a white boy told me I work with, the game was rigged from the beginning. It make it look like it's our fault. It make it look like we destroyed our own neighborhoods and shit, right? Yeah, that might be true. We might have physically did it, but what was the reason that caused us to do these type of things? What caused us motherfuckers to turn into thieves? The crack epidemic, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, nigga, we out of all this shit. We smart enough to know about this YouTube fake shit, this fake rap shit. Now, let's get to it. Let's move accordingly. Let's love each other, bro. Let's do more shit, more barbecues, more get-togethers with everybody getting along, showing love. Man, when was the last time we ever could go somewhere? When I was coming up, man, you couldn't just go to a house party, a barbecue, and have fun out. My block, you could do that because nigga, I just grew up different, bro. I grew up with some real gangsters. When I say gangsters, I don't mean ignorant motherfuckers. I grew up with real, true gangsters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere we went was safe, man. There wasn't nobody out there robbing nobody, ain't got to worry about nobody coming to kill them. Everybody was getting money. You know what I'm saying? If it was beef, beef be handled. So when we out here having fun, we all family, we all know each other. The worst thing that's going to happen is a fight. But we going to have a good time. We going to party, 20, 30, 40 people outside, and we going to go on, boom, to the next one. But now you getting this shit where these kids getting together, they don't know each other, they on the internet, they coming for bullshit. Everybody want to show who got the biggest stick with the drums on them. Everybody jumping out, being ignorant, blocking the neighbor. Instead of parking right, getting out, having a destination to go to and party, have a good time, niggas go for trouble. The whole thing is trouble from the beginning. And now the Detroit police, listen, man, the Detroit police so fake. Now they want to put in all these laws and say that you can't party after 10 o'clock. You can't throw a backyard party. You can't have a gathering to after a certain time, or you won't get a big fine. They can take your shit and all this shit. All that's fake as fuck. Once we had them 20-some people get shot, 2 or 3 died, now y'all want to act and take all these measures and drastic measures and say what we can and what we can do. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all keep fucking with people, man. We got these bullshit ass police chiefs, and both of these Craigs ain't shit. Nigga, this Craig here ain't shit. How the fuck you the police chief and the city just, what the fuck? Nigga, what the fuck is the police chief here for? Take him away right now. What the fuck is gonna take that motherfucker away right now? Fire him and don't even replace the motherfucker. I'm being honest with you. Fire this motherfucker right now and don't even replace him. You think we'll notice? Do you think we'll notice? If he wasn't there right now, do you think we would notice? How the fuck will we know? What the fuck is we paying him for? Like, like, I want to be honest with you. Like, if we fire that motherfucker right now, get rid of him, get the fuck on, what's the difference? How would I know? Unless the shit was on the news. We wouldn't know, man. Because the shit that they did, they know. Look, you know how many people called the police that day? I just want to do a fucking documentary on this shit. Like, the day that shit happened, how many people called the police before the shit happened? And y'all didn't respond. So now the shooting and shit get to happen. 21 people shot. Y'all still didn't respond. Probably until all the shooting was over with, right? And I don't even think nobody got caught for this shit. And that's embarrassing because that's world news. But it wasn't big enough. For 21, 22, 23 people to get shot, I know it was 20-something people and 3 dead. Bunch of motherfuckers shot. How in the fuck this shit didn't just make all the world news? Let anything white get shot up with more than 3 people. That motherfucker is on every channel, on every news station. I schooled 2 people. It's a mass shooter. It's all on everything you turn on. Every TV, every YouTube channel. Look what happened in Minnesota and this and this and this. 21 motherfuckers. You know how many mass shootings there's been in Detroit this year? Half these motherfuckers ain't. You know how many? Man, listen, dog. When I was going to high school, every day I went to Cooley High School. Every motherfucking day it was a shooting there. And y'all acting like it's something big to have a shooting at a school. Every nigga in the school had a gun. If I'm lying, Lord, strike me down and kill me right now, nigga. Fuck you mean? They ain't give a fuck then. Long as it's niggas that's doing it, they can give a fuck less. But when it's out there somewhere, a motherfucker gets shot, they shut down schools, put this, and that. Nigga, we been had metal detectors in our schools. That's sad than the motherfucker. So y'all can't make the police presence a little heavier around the high schools? Man, it ain't shit for a black. Now, like I say, shit watered down. The Cooley, Cody, Henry Ford. Man, look this shit up. I just seen it. Dan Rather. Look it up on YouTube. Detroit Dan Rather talk about Detroit public schools. I just watched it, man. Cody, Cooley. This the west side. We ain't even gonna get on the east side. That shit was cutthroat than a motherfucker. You know, you nigga, you can't go to the. You know how many robberies happen? Niggas getting checked in for their tens. They fucking starter jackets. Niggas getting killed over Cartier glasses. Back in the day, it was the Yves Saint Laurents or the Gazelles. They getting killed over this shit. Going to school, walking to school, getting robbed and killed every day, nigga. Every day this was happening. It was a shooting inside the schools every day. The officer Everett shot my man, one of my niggas I went to school with, popped him, man. He got into it with his girl, he popped him. He went to Cool to you know. Dog, it was so many shootings. Boy, I can tell you, nigga, they shot dog, paralyzed him. My cousin was walking behind Cliff on Meditor. Shot Cliff in the back, nigga, paralyzed him. Nigga tried to rob him for his herringbone. Man, it took a long time. I don't even know if he walking right now. He was paralyzed for a long time, but he got his legs back. You know what I'm saying? And I just, man, come on, man. Man, you look that shit up, and man, that shit never really hardly made. No, that shit might make a news for one day. There was a shooting at Cody High School. Okay, next. You know what I'm saying? They just make us like we just like we don't need no help. Like, dog, we need help out this motherfucker, dog. You know, at least put money. Like, y'all was doing the right thing when they was giving like, I was about to get in that shit. They was giving like $300,000-$700,000 for, you know what you call them, people that go around, you know, these like they got that shit in Detroit, that New Era. New Era pretty cool. And they got these other fake motherfuckers go. These motherfuckers so fake, man. They just be everywhere acting like they gonna stop some shit. I like 300. 300 all right too. They make a change, you know what I'm saying? But we need to get we need to all come together. Like, I'm about to start some shit, and I'm not just saying I'm about to. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. I keep telling you, once my numbers get up, my money right, we're gonna get this shit together. I don't know what we gonna call it, but we about to bring us all together, my dog, and we gonna be one organization, and we can take our city back, man. You got to, man. But them guys, man, they just take them people money for no reason. Like, it's so much shit that we could be having now. Free concerts, man. Um, like I say, man, set up my channel, man. Take donations, man. Get a rapper or something here, man. Make sure security. Those things and neighborhoods and giveaways and just shit that the whole neighborhood can participate in. Everybody feel like they want it. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing in the world like feeling like you a part of something. So when you feeling like, if you ain't got no money in the world, man, if you've been on drugs before and you off and you helping a person, right? Let's say, for instance, I've been on drugs or whatever and I'm sober now. What can keep you sober is actually helping somebody else stay sober. Because you so focused and you feel so good about doing that, you don't want to fail them. So you know what I'm saying? So now it's the same way like in the hood, man. If you can go around and you can cut grass and help the older people clean up around their houses and shit and help paint, you know what I'm saying? You might not be getting no money from it, but you feeling good in spirit, my nigga. And that's the thing, man. If we come together as a group and start doing this shit, why I gotta wake up in the mornings and see all white people out in my neighborhood? And it's true. They not even from Michigan, bro. They was from California, Nebraska. They was from all over the United States. All whites. And some of these motherfuckers can't even speak good English. What they was doing was they was getting sweat hours though. But y'all won't give it to us in our own neighborhoods. Y'all trying to get people to come because Detroit is underpopulated. So what they was doing, they was trying to get other ethnicities to come here and get them a house and money to start their shit with. And they put me up on game. They said what we do is we come plant flowers and they graffiti in the building. They putting literal graffiti on buildings, but it ain't like, but they paint on our buildings and shit. The same shit that these kids, if they get caught doing it, y'all want to find them and put them in jail. But these motherfuckers can come draw flowers on our buildings, abandoned buildings and shit. Who the fuck say I want to see a flower? I'm just being real. Who the fuck told you can paint on this building on the corner, man? You know what I'm saying? But they do all this shit, clean up the yards, board houses up. And they writing all this shit down, and then at the end of the day, they get to pick a property and money to fix it up and come live here. Man, I did one. Go look on my shit right now. It's a white boy on here. I did it. He in Southwest Detroit. He came way from fucking California. Now, why would you come to sunny ass California in the nice part to come live in fucking Detroit in the slums, nigga? That nigga was on Buchanan and Magnolia. That's damn near Southwest Detroit. That's the hood way yet. And he a white boy fixing his own house up because they gave him the money to do it. He got the property. God damn, dog. But what about the people that's here that need home improvements and shit like that, man? It's just, it's unfair, man. I've been talking too long. I know y'all like, what the fuck this nigga talking about? Well, man, we gotta get this shit together, bro. Like I say, man, I ain't about to be Malcolm X, Detroit Red, Detroit Red, Detroit Blue. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm Trap Talk Blue, man. If you like this shit, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, my baby.